Hi and welcome to day 7 of Vlogmas. October is flying by as it often does. I thought this morning that I would get up really early and have the vlog done like super quick, but today didn't turn out that way. I finally tackled my to-do list from the other day, or started to tackle it. So I called Toronto Hydro, I contacted the water and sewer utility, I also contacted Enbridge, and then I started working on the Bell stuff. I did do the Service Ontario request for my driver's abstract a couple of days ago online, but there's still some more things on the to-do list. Thought I was going to be finished everything, but no, that took me until I had to go for an appointment. I went for an appointment, had a nice bit of a relax, and on my way home, I did something very special. I bought myself flowers from a lovely shop on Broadview Avenue near Danforth, and they just have the most beautiful flowers. So I love the mini roses, and every once in a while, I would treat myself to mini roses. So today, I have bought some beautiful, I guess they're more white. There may be a very slight hint of pink, but they're more white. But beautiful mini roses. I just now need to figure out where I'm going to put them. So probably a plastic glass or something really tacky, but you know what? Every once in a while, you need to buy yourself flowers, and I love this flower shop, so pretty roses for you and I to enjoy. So, nice thing to do. So I'm going to go put these in a vase, and then I'm going to share the Hinterlands shawl with you. Things are slightly chaotic. I can either put my flowers in this, or I do have a milk jug. In Ontario, we have our milk in plastic bags, and then you put the plastic bag in here. I may need this. I'm going to pack this. In BC, I understand that we are going to milk jugs. So you know what? I think I will put my flowers in the milk jug because why not? So fill up some water. Definitely not fancy. It still even has the sticker on it, you know. And I think I've got the scissors in the dishwasher because they needed a bit of a clean. There they are. And here are my lovely roses. I have to say the price of roses has gone up. I'm just got to cut it. Usually I like to play and fight with tape. Not today. There we are. It used to be about $6.99 Canadian for a group of roses. This was a bit more than that, but that's okay. I'm worth it. I am definitely worth it. Cut the bottom. And here are my fancy flowers for today in the very fancy jug. Slight hint of pink. Anyway, I think they're beautiful and they will keep me very happy for the next couple of days, even if they are in a plastic milk container. We are back on the comfy red couch, which actually currently is red at the moment. It is covered by the quilt. And we are going to share a knit today. The Hinterlands shawl, the final shawl pattern from season 6 of the Shawl Society, has been released, and I get to share my project with you. And I'm just realizing I've got everything so precariously perched that I'll share my yarns first. My Hinterlands shawl had been living in my Bird Leg Bags Ghastly's bag. Don't you love when you do that? And I had used Madeline Tosh Merino light yarns for all three. My color A was Farmhouse White, or is, it still is color A. Color B is Molly Ringwald. And color C is Strawberry Rhubarb Pie. Now, when I first saw this shawl, I thought, oh no, color work. I'm not so great at floats and color work, but you know what? It's all slip stitches, so really, really simple color work. And my Hinterlands shawl is right here. It is blocked. I ended up just soaking it and then laying it flat on a countertop so that I could stretch it out and make it beautiful, because blocking is magic, water is magic. Not my usual wires, but you know what? I'm actually quite pleased with how it turned out. So it is a very simple cast on triangular shawl. So triangular shawl, 3 colors. And it starts off with a little section of garter, then into some patterning, garter, some lace patterning again, garter, lace patterning, and garter again before moving into the color blocking section, the color work section with slip stitches. And then you introduce your color B and then your color C. And mine actually looks, I think, kind of like little strawberries. I did talk a little bit on the podcast about how this color maybe wasn't the best contrast to the pink, because there are spots where the colors are very, very similar. So I have a couple of spots in my shawl, of course, can I find them now, that maybe blend in a little bit more, and the points don't stand out as much as they would. But I think overall, you get the idea that the shapes are there. It's not that I've forgotten stitches. And I actually really love how the colors have played together. So it is nice to have that cohesive look. The off-white bringing a little bit more, you know, solid, plain warmth to it. I find off-white is warm. And so we've got the 3 bands of color work. And then we go into a little bit of a garter section. And then there is, I'm having fun trying to stabilize this. So garter, and then we have ribbing, and then there is reverse ribbing that happens at the end. And then there is a bind off in pattern with the ribbing. So I was very happy to get this off the needles on time and blocked. I took photographs yesterday and put it up on Ravelry. I still need to post something on Instagram. I have a busy afternoon, so I am hoping that once I finish sharing this, I don't think I'm quite going to get to editing until later today, and I'm going to have to start thinking about what I'm going to post for Instagram. Anyway, this is my Hinterlands shawl. It is the final pattern of this year's Shawl Society, and I saw this one first. Very, very springy colors, even though we're going into autumn, but I really do love how it has turned out. And I called this one my Strawberry Shortcake shawl because it looks like little strawberries and whipped cream, and I do absolutely love it. And I'm not sure. I think I'm going to gift this one, but I'm not 100% sure at this point. Anyway, that is what I have to share on day 7 of Vlogtober. I'm thinking, did I call it Vlogmas earlier when I first introduced? I don't know. I may have. If I did, it's Vlogtober. I will see you tomorrow, and I hope that you are having a wonderful day, whatever day it is for you. And tomorrow, share a shawl I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. I'll figure it out. Buying yourself flowers anytime is always a good idea, even if you don't have a proper container to put them in.